Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is the first time you are tuning into my channel, I want to say welcome. Thank you so much for clicking this video. Please watch this video from the beginning down to the end, because it's only when you watch to the end that you really understand the video very well. But if you just skip and skip and skip, you might not really get the message. So that's why I beg you to please watch this video down to the end. And if you're a returning viewer, I want to say a very big thank you. Thanks a lot for always making our chance to watch my videos. And those of you that share my videos, I really appreciate. And I also beg you, as you are watching this video, you give me thumbs up, then click the subscribe button. It's free of charge. You're not charged anything to click the subscribe button. As well, click the notification bell above so that whenever I drop a new video, you'll be notified, and then you'll be among the first people to watch my video. Now, from the thumbnail, you must have, been asking yourself, Nigeria, the future of Africa, how? Yes, Nigeria is the future of Africa. Now, I'm going to explain in this video vividly why Nigeria is actually the future of Africa. Nigeria was, called, and is still called, the giant of Africa for a reason. It's not necessarily the land mass. Nigeria is not the biggest country by land mass, but Nigeria was called, and is still called, the giant of Africa because of the motherly roles Nigeria has played in Africa. Nigeria helped in decolonizing some other African countries. Nigeria has carried other African, countries at her back. The interest of, Africa. Nigeria has always made sure, to promote Africa. Now, let's talk about some certain things that's going to open your eyes and make you see reasons why Nigeria is the future of Africa. Now, number one, let's talk about the largest refinery in Africa. The biggest refinery in Africa. Now, the biggest refinery in Africa is owned by a Nigerian. You wonder why people say that Nigerians are smart? You wonder why people say Nigerians are good entrepreneurs? You wonder why people say that Nigerians are always outstanding? Anything Nigerians do, they do it best. They are always outstanding wherever they go. You understand? Now, the biggest refinery in Africa is owned by a Nigerian. You understand? And it's owned by the richest man in Africa, Dangote. He's the richest man in Africa, and he's from Nigeria. And he has the biggest refinery. In fact, he has exported, the refinery has exported jet fuel to Rotterdam. In Europe, Nigeria has exported jet fuel fuel cargo to Rotterdam in Europe. Wow, congratulations to Nigerians and Nigeria. This is good news. This is what we want to be hearing. Nigeria now is exporting jet fuel stroke kerosene to Togo, to Senegal, and I think even Ghana. You understand? So this has shown how great Nigeria is. Nigeria is achieving things that, some other African countries might find it difficult to achieve, but they can achieve it if they too work so hard, like Nigeria. Okay. Secondly, let's talk about banks. When you go to Kenya, you agree with me that you are going to see Nigerian banks. You understand? I don't want to come and start mentioning their names, but when you go to Kenya and other African countries, you see Nigerian banks there, and they are doing fine. They are doing just fine. You understand? If you go to Ghana, go and Google top five biggest commercial banks in Ghana. You will see Nigerian bank is there. You see Nigerian bank is there. Nigeria is blessed. When you go to the US, see the way Nigerians are, breaking records. Now, let's talk about education. Let's talk about lecturers. See, maybe many of you don't know that Nigerian lecturers are they are sought after. Like, countries want them to come to their country and lecture. When you go to countries like Uganda, you see Nigerian lecturers in numbers. They are there lecturing. When you go to countries like Ghana, you will see Nigerian lecturers are there. They are lecturing. You even see our professors. They are there lecturing. Now, let's talk about business. Let's talk about investing in Africa. Nigeria is one country that is not scared of investing in other African countries. Yes, you had me right. Nigeria is one country that they are not, scared of investing in other African countries. When you go to Cameroon, the biggest cement factory in Cameroon is Dangote Cement and is owned, by a Nigerian also. Dangote Cement, yes, you all know Dangote, the richest black man on earth. The richest black man on earth. Nigeria is, the most powerful black country on earth. When Nigeria rises, other African countries do what? They will rise also, they will follow. Nigeria is like a leader, a leading country. When you talk about, black Africa, Nigeria is like, the leader, the leader. When you talk about peacekeeping, even the United Nations, they know this, that Nigerian peacekeeping first, is one of the best in the world. One of the best in the world. Now let's talk about made in Nigeria cars. Now it might surprise you to know, or maybe you have seen on the news, that Nigeria is now exporting made in Nigeria cars. Nigeria is now exporting its made in Nigerian cars to Sierra Leone, Mali, and some other African countries. Now, just imagine Nigeria in West Africa. I don't think any other West African country is exporting her own made in their country, cars. But Nigeria is always breaking records. Nigeria is always breaking records. Imagine Nigeria exporting jet fuel to Europe. That's good news. This shows that Nigeria is, great, and Nigeria is destined for greatness. Yes, Nigeria is destined for greatness. So when you see a Nigerian out there, put some respect on his or her name. Nigeria is the only country that when you go to other countries, you see them doing businesses. They are not scared of going out there to do business. It's not because we don't have a good, favorable business environment in Nigeria, but this is just the way Nigerians are. They like traveling, they like discovering, they like exploring. If you keep a Nigerian in a desert, I tell you, he's going to find water in that desert. This is why other African countries look at Nigeria like these guys are just like these guys are just too wonderful. You know, forget about the negative things they talk about Nigeria. There is no country where you don't have, negative things or negative news coming out from. So I'm talking about the positive sides today. Thank you guys for watching this video. Tell me what you think in the comment section. Tell me more ways you think Nigeria is outstanding. Tell me more ways you think Nigeria is ahead. Tell me more ways you think Nigeria is achieving greatness. Let's all learn in the comment section. Thank you guys for making that chance to watch this video, and see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.